We are getting ready for this crack of a game. The Cape Town Wild Dogs taking on the Serengeti Elephants. This certainly seems like it'll be a crack of a game, Norms.
So interesting to know the two team managers, Jackie Trull and Frank Horn. Shanik Hess, Springbok player, Bronishna from Western Province. This is going to be voice no. Wow.
Yeah, you're right. And some proper names here. I mean, you look at Branko de Brea coaching the side, Jackie Creel. Norms, you played a bit of rugby with Jackie Creel, didn't you?
Yes.
Fantastic player.
I was happy to see her.
And again, Norms, we've just spoken about the kickoffs. What a kickoff there from the Wild Dogs. Great start, just unfortunately not able to regather. But again, so good. We chatted about it, and the last game and now this game, immediately into it, we're seeing the teams kicking contestable kickoffs. Norms, this Serengeti Elephants team looks like quite a good outfit. Orange are there putting the ball into the scrum, sending it out there. Great intercept there from the Wild Dogs. Let's see what they can do with this now. Asisipo Plaiki getting that ball away there. Oh, fantastic play. What a start to this game.
What a start to the game for Cape Town Wild Dogs.
The Wild Dogs in it. I think, is that Maiche in with that try, and I think that was Plaikis who got that ball away. Fantastic play there. Asisipo Plaikis from the magical land of Border.
Yeah.
Top player, obviously been involved in the national seven setup for quite a while. I know, just returning from quite a serious injury, so great to see Asi back on the field and performing.
Elephants, they did play, I think it was the first game they played against Prefontaine, and they did well there in that game. We want to see now how far will they go with the Cape Town Wild Dogs.
Yeah, they did, and let's have a look at this kickoff again. I'm sure they're going to look for that contestable kickoff, and once again they have it, and they've won it back, really putting the Elephants under pressure. That's a fantastic carry there from the number 12, which is Bronisha Hess, who's actually a hooker in 15s. Just good abrasive play. Breakdown on the edge now. The Wild Dogs just looking to get that ball away. Now got a penalty in centre field. They look to go quickly. Sending that ball. There's acres of space to the right. And they've got that ball away. And a fantastic try there from the number 8 in Tagarira.
It's going down. It's it is wild indeed. Tagarira closing it off.
It is, Norms, this game, the pace of this game, the game in which it started. And yeah, good to see these Wild Dogs.
Yeah, no.
Wild Dogs being Wild Dogs.
Paul, it's nice to see if you are not selected in the Springbok setup, it is not the end of the world. There's R10s, there's 7s, there's your professional rugby that you can actually play and improve your skill now and again. So it's just not the end of the world.
Absolutely, Norms. I mean, and for you, I know, as we see the ball just going off the side of the boot there, for someone like you who captained our national team, is it fair to say they just didn't have enough opportunities to play?
No. And how I love the way the Springbok getting time to play now, game time to be able to be ready for 2025. It's nice to see.
Definitely, Norms, definitely. I really like that option there from Kirsten Conrad, just kicking in behind them. We haven't seen that much. Unfortunately, it hasn't worked out there for the Elephants. But again, they have a big opportunity to put this Wild Dogs team under pressure, deep in their own. And there's Plaikis, fantastic run. Let's see if she can make it all the way. Doesn't really have support with her, but ranging up on her right-hand side is Tarira again, and away she goes. That is fantastic play from the Wild Dogs. Norm, it's just good to see these young women being I think just
It's the second
decisive.
try for
Asisipo
Rugby.
Plike is there deciding, I'm taking it on my shoulders, I'm going to bash a hole here and I'm taking it down the field.
Paul, I'm seeing everyone. Deminelishes with elephants. Chibilika from the Poland and also Conrad. Conrad she used to play for Western Province. She was the Springbok player. So this is the mix of the ex-players and all of that. It's good to see.
It is, Norms.
It's
absolutely.
good to see.
And Norms, good as well to mention, you know, this is sometimes something we don't think about often, is
No.
that great to have these international and top provincial players playing and assimilating with the youngsters here,
Yes.
because these youngsters can learn so much
And they can
from
be quicker
playing
in
with
learning.
these people. Absolutely, absolutely. Again, let's have a look here again if these Wild Dogs can get, again, beautiful kickoff. Wild Elephant, or the Elephants now in possession. Let's see what they can do with this ball. It's into the hands of Conrad, who sends it off to Mbali. Oh, it's a fantastic run there. That's from Lulu Tibalika. We all know Lulu quite well. Been playing for Western Province for years. Represented the South African Sevens team at the Commonwealth Games in 2022. What a hit. That was absolutely brilliant. And that's it. The Wild Dogs, when you make tackles like that, you just put the other team under so much pressure, they panic a bit.
Yes, they will panic. And no one will want the ball.
Very, very true. They actually looked like the Serengeti Elephants didn't want the ball there at all.
This game here, Paul, it might go either way because it's not a one-way traffic where you can see that they are dominating the Wild Dogs. You can see that they're fighting back. The Elephants are fighting back.
Very true. The Orense did very well to get that ball out of that scrum. Dominant scrum there from the Wild Dogs. Fantastic tackle. That's Plaatjies in again. And a great turnover. Oh, unfortunately just taken off the mark. But Tarisha Maritz obviously looking to push the pace of the game. Oh, unfortunately she just didn't tap the ball.
She didn't tap.
Once again, good lessons for these young women.
Yes.
I really like the way the referees have been communicating with the players.
And they're not really strict in the yellow cards. You know, they want the players to play, even though they will say it is a high tackle, but they don't make you go out of the game.
Dominant scrum there again from the Wild Dogs, and we could see there the Elephants putting hands, you know, obviously trying to pull the ball out of that scrum. And again, there's Tarisha, off she goes. Scrum off a bit late there. That's Abigail Smith sending it into space. And again, that is Maiche on the outside, gaining big meters. Good carry there from this. Oh my goodness, what a fantastic catch. Just couldn't get there. And again, that's Abigail de Jager.
Cape Town Wild Dogs coming with another
Norms,
try.
how do you stop this? If you're the Elephants, how do you stop this?
You see, I'm just gonna sound like a broken record here because if you don't want to tackle, you're gonna get things like this because they just continue to force them to do errors. They continue to put them under pressure. Now they suffocate and they don't know what to do.
Yeah. And again, Almay Kruger converting there. Such a talented young player.
She played for Matisse. And the way they demolished Tuks at the Varsity Cup, and they won. They won. They were the winners.
She controlled that
Yes,
game
she
so
did.
well. Norms, you're
Same
right.
as when they played against Bulls, the finals. This youngster here, she's going places.
She certainly is going to, and she'll certainly be on.
She did a drop goal, Paul. Who does a drop goal? I played rugby. I never had a player that did a drop goal.
Absolutely, Norms, absolutely. The Elephants now back in the game, have an opportunity there, and in they go with Mbali Kumalo. Good carry there from her. Into the hands of Kirsten Conrad, again into the hands of Chibalika. Oh, Chibalika there again. I think that ball just went forward there, out of the tackle, so no advantage there. Kirsten Conrad now with ball in hand. Let's see what she decides to do. A quick tap, and away they go again to the right. It's into the hands of Mzimkulu. Really good carry there from her. If they can just speed up the pace of the game here a bit. this Cape Town Wild Dogs defensive unit is really something to behold. Look at that line speed, shutting them down. Unfortunately, the Elephants just playing behind the gain line all the time. Good carry there into the hands of Conrad. The Elephants just looking to string a few phases together. And again into the hands of Kumalo, who's really been quite involved in this game. Just a little bit isolated there. Thought she had an opportunity to possibly send that ball to space, Norms.
And it's something else to play with the ball, like you have phases and phases and phases. It's not 15s, it's 10s. You got to make a decision. You got to take the ball, you know, outside, so the anyone from the winger to just get the ball to the try line.
Yeah. Again, good carry there up the right hand side by Tagarira. Big opportunity on the left into the hands of Kruger. Oh, fantastic attack. Ball in two hands. Options.
Fantastic try by the Cape Town
And this Wild Dogs team, coached by the brilliant Branko de Pree, really making easy work of this Elephants team in this first half.
There's too many game breakers in the Cape Town Wild Dogs. You can see Kruger, she's in control. Asisipo Plakis, she's the finisher of the game. So that is what I was talking about, that you got to have that one or two players that are focused and knowing exactly what is happening on the field of play.
You're right, Nomson. Voice and Do also making a really big impact in this first half for the Wild Dogs.
It's half time.
To the left. Take it back now, y'all. One up this time. Right foot, let's go. Left foot, let's go. Cha-cha now, y'all. Now it's time to get fun. Walk my Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style. Walk, 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 walk. Walk my Gangnam Style.
Get up, shut up. This isn't good, guys. We just need to work in the
Norms. So we're able to get a bit of a look here into the Wild Dogs huddle at halftime. What do you think the discussion is going on there?
More than anything, I'm the coach now. Nothing is wrong. Keep the momentum, keep the pace, high intensity, well done players, and then that's it.
Like that, Norms. The messaging, as former players, we would have liked messages like that. Eh? We don't want the coach in our face at halftime panicking.
Yeah, no. Because all the key players are doing what they need to do. And also with the Wild Dogs, they're doing exactly what the benches were doing. On the kickoff, they get their ball. That's what you want to see.
Very true, Norms. And we were chatting about it during the previous game. These franchise teams, really, really well coached. We looked at the Honey Badgers previously. You mentioned the San Clemente Rhinos. I mean, this Wild Dogs team are making easy light work of the Elephants, who are also not a bad team.
You can see that they've been here for quite some time.
Absolutely, Norm. So now, conversely, having a look at the Elephants, what do you think the discussion would be there? Any tips for them?
It's a matter of saying, use Chibilika. When you say Chibilika, pass the ball to Chibilika. Chibilika, you must run.
Yeah, it's interesting because you're right. They've actually had a number of opportunities, just haven't been able to.
Don't want. And Chibilika also, wherever she's standing, she must be outside so that she can get that ball, because she's got speed.
I like that, Norm. So I
She's
like
got
that.
speed.
So could be a good plan now
Yes.
for the Elephants. Just as you're saying, to shift that ball a bit wider, ensure that the players like Tibilika and Conrad are in
Yes.
space and able to do some damage. And as we start the second half, low hard kick into the hands of the Wild Dogs, who again just go route one. Very abrasive, looking to play to the left into the hands of Kruger. Fantastic short line there from Pauline Sianga. Great carry from her. Unfortunately, that ball hasn't gone to hand, it's gone backwards. The Elephants are offside at that breakdown, and again they go quickly through Tarisha Moritz. I really like the way she's sped up this game, Norms.
Yes. And she's quick, eh?
She's very, very quick. Again into the space. I think Tagarira just unfortunately couldn't hold on to that ball. But again, really, really good play from this Wild Dogs team, showing their intent, Norms, in the first minutes of the second half.
And by the looks of things, if anything fails, the Elephants might not be able to get to the score of Wild Dogs, but all that they can do and redeem themselves is to at least score one try.
Absolutely, Norms. It'd be nice to see them with ball in hand. Again, the Wild Dogs got wholly dominant in those scrums, but the Elephants able to get a penalty out of that. Let's see what they can do now. Great feet, fantastic. That's from Candiado, did very, very well there. But again, the Elephants, just these one-off runners, unable to just get a bit of their game together. Let's see what they can do now. Again, attacking off 9, getting isolated. Very good clean there, keeping them in the game. Let's see if they can get that ball away. So it's gone, unfortunately, into the hands of Rati Kurajina. Just couldn't hold on there. Rati up from Joburg, very talented touch rugby player. Just, you know, in the face of this pressure of the Wild Dogs, just very tough for this Elephants team.
I also think that there's more pressure, like it's in their mind. They don't want to just play and concentrate on playing and receiving the ball. It's in their mind that they want to win, and then they lose focus of what they really need to do.
I agree with you there.
Because they playing like on the field, but they're not finishing. They don't want to finish.
I agree with you. Then there's just something missing.
Yes.
Just something missing. And now having to defend a scrum with Tarisha Maritz, who's looked very dangerous all game. Maritz sending the ball out there. Oh, unfortunate. The Wild Dogs just giving possession away. I think the coaching staff might be a bit frustrated there, just with the level at which they've been playing at.
Yes, they're dropping from the pace and the momentum that they had in the first half. And then that thing when you're gonna receive the ball and looking at the opponent as also, you bound to lose focus because you're looking at the opponent, not the ball that you're gonna get.
Very true, Norms. And as we see that, another fantastic scrum from the Wild Dogs and into the hands of Tarisha again. Fantastic counter ruck there from the Elephants. Let's see what and again they choose route 1. That's taken up there by Tina Candiado again. Another carry there from Lulu Chibalika. Let's see if they can just shift that ball. Some good attack. Just a bit static and a bit side to side there, Norms.
Yeah.
No more coming back.
So they have advantage. Referee letting them play.
Onside now.
Very happy about that again.
Yes.
That's Candiado carrying. She's done some sterling work in this first half, or in this game so far. Into the hands of the big physical Mzumkulu. Once again isolated.
With all the work, Paul.
And off goes Marley George.
Roll off.
George did very well there to support. Plaikes with that pass there into the hands of Tarisha again. Now into the hands of Abigail de Jager. Great offload. Fantastic skill there from Alme Kruger. That ball didn't really go to hand. And now into the hands of Pauline Sianga. And it looks like Sianga will take it home. She'll take it all the way.
It's a try.
Great play there from the Wild Dogs. And again, you mentioned it, Norms. Just that presence of mind from Alme Kruger to not try and pick that ball up. Just dab it along with a foot. And look at that.
It's about experience. It's about knowing how to play under pressure, because she knows that it's almost a try line, so she doesn't want to do anything that will cause them not to try that ball, not to score that ball.
Very, very true, Norms. And again, you'd think that Alme Kruger has been playing rugby for years, but she's a youngster.
That's the thing. I'm still shocked for the fact that she did a drop goal.
Absolutely. But she was
Finals.
always
It's under pressure. It's finals. They're behind. Like, since we know Bulls dominating and high scores and everything, but the first half of that game, that finals, it was 17-17.
absolutely. And Province were in there with a shout.
Yes.
100%. 100%. See, as we have Clarissa van Heerden here kicking off for the Wild Dogs. Another fantastic high-hanging kickoff. Tayaga there with a tackle. This Wild Dogs defensive system really, really good, putting the Elephants under so much pressure. They're just unable to make any inroads into this Wild Dogs defense. Again, really good tackle there from Marley George, and the turnover. Asisipo Plaiki in straight with the ball. Oh, unfortunately, ball just didn't go to hand. I think Plaiki was through there, Norms. Shouldn't have thrown the pass.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, why did she throw? Maybe she didn't want to be selfish because she's been scoring tries. She want to give teammates. It's all about that. It's love, it's unity.
You're right there, Norms.
Team
I like
spirit,
that.
you know. So maybe she wanted to share this one.
You're right. This Elephant scrum been under pressure all game. Will really be under pressure now. The scrum 5 meters out, almost under their poles. Guessing the Wild Dogs are going to put a big shunt in here, as they do. Unfortunately, you've got to keep that scrum straight if you're going to press. You can't wheel it. So, good attack from the Elephants. Again, Norms, they're very, very happy to keep ball in hand. Brave play
She's
from
gonna
this
tap
Elephants
again and
team.
run.
That's it. It's a 16 again. Candiado, who we've both been very, very impressed with in this game.
Release now. No hands.
Into the hands of Kwaini, who carried quite well there. The Elephants again looking to go route one. The ball's been ripped away from them. And they're very, very fortunate again when that ball is ripped. Obviously, it isn't seen as a knock on again, just kind of loss of control.
Paul, I have not seen so much scrum in this stands up until now.
The Wild Dogs team have been very dominant at scrum times.
Crouch.
Emihle
Line.
Maiche.
Sit.
Let's see what they can do now. Much better scrum there from the Elephants. Very impressive, actually. And ball in hand there, that's again Candiado. Unfortunately, just going into touch, but she really has put a proper shift in this game.
You can see there's too many players in the Elephant team that are ball carriers, strong ball carriers. It's just a fixing of you go a meter or two and release the ball to pass it to another person to play.
Oh, you're right.
They die with the ball and then it gets to be a turnover because there's no support.
You're right, Mons. And then Hess with a good carry there. Plaki's just taking a hand off, was taking her eyes off the ball there, and knocking that on. And again, very good set piece there. You know, that was Almay Kruger jumping in the line out. Hess obviously knows what she's doing. She's the first choice hooker for Western Province.
16.
Arends is coming in.
Better scrum.
Candiado, I know she's on the losing team, but I've been so impressed with her in this game.
And
she deserves a break.
I did wrote here on my sheet to say strong ball carrier.
Yes.
She's been phenomenal.
She has been. Is that Asisipo Plaiki there? Oh, fantastic feet. Fantastic play.
Immediately you spot the sevens player where you go down, you offload.
You offload,
You don't
absolutely.
die with the ball.
Absolutely. And this really has been a classy performance by this Cape Town Wild Dogs team. They've been clinical in every way, Norms. They've dominated the set pieces. Their defensive system put this Elephant side under so much pressure, and they walk away with this easy win. Norms, thanks so much. What a pleasure. Huh?
Paul, it was wonderful to be with you, next to you.